Danny Lynham back. Today we are going to go over the top 11 workshop robots that you can build in the workshop. Number 1, number 2, and number 3, we're going to have the Fenrir, the Revenant, and the Ravana. Those are awesome. Number 4 and number 5 will be the Skyros and the Invader. Now we have our other really fun, really good robots, and you can replace either the Skyros or the Invader with one of these if you would like. But we have Demeter, amazing fighting healer. We have the Harpy, which is a great support attack robot. We have the Angler, which is just really good right now. We have the Kefri, which is a great fighter and a healer. And then we have the Scorpion, which is a lot of fun, but squishy. And then I'm going to also mention the Loki. So the Loki and the Scorpion would probably come in last place. Those would be number 10 and number 11. These are my favorite robots you can build in the workshop. At some point this year, they're going to be doing a complete workshop rework where they make it so you don't have to spend your game cash or anything else. And I don't know, I think they're going to add new stuff in there and everything else. So until that happens, these are currently the best robots you can get in the workshop. We're going to go play the one game with this hangar. We're not going to have drones on any of the robots, and we're not going to have pilot skills on the robots either. Some of these robots don't have drones or pilots installed on game number 1. On game number 2, I'm going to show you how I'm going to set these up. We're going to have a Whiteout, Atomizer, and Quarkers on this guy. Whiteout's a great free-to-play drone. I got Pulsars, Redeemers, and Whiteout. Hammer Cudgel Whiteout. Mace Hammer Whiteout. Then I have Mace and one of the new drones. I don't even know how I pronounce this one. I already recorded the game footage, and unfortunately I forgot to change that drone out to a Whiteout. But hey, one of the robots has a pay-to-win drone. The rest of them have a free-to-play drone. I'll show you the pilot skills for each robot after the gameplay, and we do have the Bernadette Wolf on the Fenrir. That is very much needed. If you don't have the Bernadette Wolf, the Fenrir is not that good. That pilot is required. All of these have the Brawler on the specializations, and one of them has a Saboteur, which is the Skyros. And on the first game, Skyros is not going to have the pilot or the drone, so this is going to be interesting. So game number 1, some of these robots didn't have pilots or drones, and we'll go over all the pilot skills after the gameplay. But real quick, before we get into the gameplay, check this out. If you purchase something over on the Warbots web shop, don't forget to click the Support a Creators button and type in code DannyLightning at checkout. That helps support this channel, and you might find some discounts and free stuff over there on the web shop as well. There's a link to the web shop in the video's description, but let's get back to the video. Alright, so we're going to drop into our first game. Most of these robots don't have drones, and some of them don't even have pilots. I think I'm actually not even going to bother to show you the good games today. We're going to show you the mediocre games that just kind of go okay. Actually, you know what? Let me move my camera down really quick. That's probably in the way. You don't want my big face covering the health bar. So we're going to drop in with our Invader first, because this is just a super fun robot. I do think you might be better off with a Angler over the Invader, but we are playing the Invader today. So yeah, we got workshop weapons, pretty much a free-to-play setup here. So let's try and get rid of this guy. Bam! If we can suppress him, that'll be awesome. I think we got him. I'm not sure if he was inside the suppression circle or not, but we got ourselves a kill or an assist or whatever. Same thing, the guy died. That's all that matters. Alright, some bozo over there keeps shooting me with a thingy-dingy, and I do not appreciate it. But yeah, these are my favorite workshop robots you can get. Now, I love the tanks, right? I mostly chose the tanks for this video, unless some of the support robots or the healers or the longer range fighters in the other hangar. But, you know, those are definitely the 11 best robots you can get in the game that you can actually build in the workshop. And those robots are good. I think most of those robots will be very good for a long time to come. Now, the only problem with the Demeter, though, is the fact that, well, he does rely on his shield to survive, and a lot of people are running the Unstable Conduit module, which has a built-in shield breaker. So all they got to do is hit the module, and now you have a shield breaker. So he's the only one that's a little bit iffy on the list, mainly because there's so many people running around with shield breakers. But it's a great robot overall. I love it. It's fun. It's good. It heals your teammates. So the meter is quite nice. But some people will be running Shield Breaker, and that's not great. Oh man, I messed up my jump. Sir, get out of here. Get out of here. All right. Whoa, my teammate just died. You killed my teammate. Wait, now I got to go over here and try and get this guy. So let's do a big jump up here. Ah, crap. It's a Condor. That's not going to go well. I'm low on health. I'm hitting my healing module, and yeah, they got me. They got me. That's all right. Let's bring in our next robot. We are going to bring in Mr. Revenant. And this is one of my... Oh, my God. You got to be kidding me. You got to be freaking kidding me. All right, hold on. We gotta get off of here. So far, this game's going okay. But yeah, I don't know if I'm going to show you this one or not. I'm not going to show you guys the good games today. We're just gonna try and get some mediocre games that went okay, just to show you how these do in an okay situation. I mean, yeah, we don't have drones on this. I don't even know if we have a... I don't remember if this one had a pilot on it or not. I think it did. I know for a fact the Skyros doesn't have a pilot. When I drop him in, he's probably going to be super squishy, but pilots make a huge difference. I think the Skyros and one of the other robots is missing a pilot. Why is that guy... What a turd, man. That guy just pushes me into the wall. Dude. These teammates, they block you, they push you, they smash you into stuff. You just wish you could reach through the phone and smack him in the face with a rubber chicken back. Right? Oh, man. Those teammates get me so angry. So angry. All right, let's go over this way. Let's go over this way. All right, we got the Fenrir in. And he moves pretty quickly when his ability's not on, but he gets all the defense points and stuff. He becomes durable when you're in the ability, but without the ability, you're not very durable whatsoever. So I think my teammates should be able to handle what was going on back there, but it looks like we need help over this way. So if we want to win this game, we need to make sure we keep these beacons here. We need to have 3 of them. So I'm going to go help these guys. I think they need it. So right now I got 2 weapons that are able to hit this guy and 1 that's not. The only thing about the Redeemer is it's only a 350 meter range. Oh, crap. So the other 2 got a 600 meter range. But, yeah. We got a Titan here. And hopefully my other Titan friend right there can... Oh, crap. He's dead. Alright. That's not good. That guy's got 4 Titan weapons trying to shoot me. I'll at least be able to turn this beacon white, I hope. And, well, we'll see how she goes. This is not going to work well. I'm going to hit him with... Well, he went into stealth. I don't know if I got him with the mothership or not. That was my intention, was to hit him in the face with the mothership. But, well, come on. Yeah, that didn't work, unfortunately. We did turn it white. I was really hoping to be able to drop in there. So this is going to be really interesting to see how good or bad this robot is right now without a pilot or a drone. I know for a fact this one did not have a pilot on it. It's probably going to be unbelievably squishy, but we're going to find out. Can this thing do good without a pilot? I mean, pilot skills are huge. Like, oh my god. Yeah, I mean, I am fighting a Dux right now. Or a Dux is fighting me, I should say. I can't fight back. I can just stay in the ball. Now, normally, wow, that was terrible. Alright, don't run a Skyros without a pilot. Don't run a Skyros without a pilot. That was just... not good. So we're going to drop in our Nodens. We're going to try and heal our teammates up. We're going to shoot this guy in the face. But bam, he's dead. What? Did my teammate die? Unfortunately, I think he blew up. So let's go and... he's too far away. How is he doing that much damage? Wait a second. Those weak weapons did that kind of damage to me? That was suspicious. That was very suspicious right there. Those weapons suck, in my opinion. Mine do very little damage at all, so I'm not sure how he was able to kill me that quickly. That did not feel right. That did not feel right at all, but I don't know. Is what it is, I guess. I'm not saying he was doing something wrong. I'm just saying it felt suspicious. Alright. Sometimes, yeah, who knows with this game, right? Who knows? Who knows? It just didn't seem right. I mean, those generally... can't kill something that fast. Those weapons are pretty bad in my opinion. I don't like them one bit. Every time I use them, I shoot someone, and I shoot someone, and I shoot someone, and it's like, man, it's not doing much damage. Unfortunately, this Dux is going to wreck me, but hey, we tried. You know, if I had a, I don't know if the drone would help me in that situation or not, probably not. So I was the last person standing. Unfortunately, they killed everybody on my team and we lost, but you win some and you lose some. I'm going to go install, the drones and make sure everything has a pilot for the next couple of games. So that went pretty good considering I wasn't running drones and some of these robots didn't have pilots. So honestly, that wasn't too bad. I was the last person standing, came in 3rd place. All right, sure, why not? That was not a great game, but it worked. So yeah, not bad at all, honestly. I'll take it. All right, so in this game, we do have our drones and our pilots and everything installed. So these robots are fully built. I didn't even look at the pilot skills to see if they were set up correctly. I mean, we're trying to do like a free-to-play setup, so honestly, it doesn't really matter if the pilot skills are maxed or not, or if they're even set up properly, because not all free-to-play players are going to have the best pilot skills, but I will show you which pilot skills I have on each robot after we're done with the battles. They may or may not be the right pilot skills, I don't know, but that's what we're using. I'll show you what we're using, and yeah. So let's shoot at this guy in the air. Unfortunately, the targeting system changed targets. Let's come back here and try and get this beacon so I can land on that. Okay, that guy died. That's good news for us. So, crap. Here comes somebody spawning in. Please don't. Okay, it's a condor. That's bad. Oh, wait a second. Hey, stop that. Okay, we had a Metabot and another robot. They just whomped on me. So sometimes that happens, right? Normally the invader performs way better than that. I'm not sure how they were able to kill me that quickly, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Okay, so let's bring our Revenant in. Let's beat that guy up. Bam, we got him. He's dead. That guy died. All right, so now we're gonna go ahead and try and take another beacon. I think we're going to come over here and try and mess with this guy. So I'm going to kind of turn sideways, use my little shield. So I think there's a sniper up there on the hill. So I got to be really careful of that. I don't want to get hit by that sniper. So I'm going to pay attention to him. We also want to... Okay, good stuff. All right, so right now that sniper is moving out of there. He probably realizes we're going to grab this beacon and maybe come after him. So I just want to watch where he's going. I don't want to get shot by that sniper because, that might be some major damage I take there. So okay. I don't know where he went. He's gone. The sniper disappeared. Yeah, all right, whatever. It is what it is. So let's go try and take this beacon really quick. We definitely want this beacon. So far, I haven't done a lot of shooting people, but it is what it is. You just kind of do your thing. I mean, it's all about doing what you need to win the game. It's not about getting kills or damage on a beacon game. It's about getting beacons, working together with your team, and winning. All right? Kills and damage are just a bonus on a beacon game. A lot of people play beacon games. They just drop in. They only go for kills and damage, and that's not how you win a beacon game, right? That's not how you do it. You gotta make sure you're getting the beacons. That's very oh crap. Alright, well, that's not going to work. Revenant versus a Mauler, yeah. I can't wait till they rebalance the Mauler and the Ducks. And even the Raptors. I mean, yeah, there was no way I was going to survive that. Alright, let's bring in the Fenrir. Let's try and beat up this Titan right here. So we're gonna take on a Titan. As long as it's not a Mauler and it doesn't have those new acid shotguns, we can take it on. So we should be fine fighting this Titan with our Fenrir. It's probably going to win, but due to the fact that there's some teammates helping me, I definitely have a good chance. Alright, let's shoot him. He's running away. He's retreating. He's retreating. Now, I will be hitting my healing button to make sure I don't die here, because I am going to need some healing to stay alive and get my repair amplifiers charged up. So, yeah, let's see what we can do here. Dear Mr. Titan, thank you for not having green acid spray or shotguns. Those are also getting rebalanced pretty soon, and they're not going to be so bad. But Fenrir can fight most Titans, depending on what weapons they have, right? If they got the new overpowered destroyer weapons like those green shotguns, then you're pretty much not going to stand a chance, even if you're another Titan. But with all the other weapons in the game, the Fenrir can hang, guys. The Fenrir can hang one-on-one versus a Titan. So we got that guy, sweet. So here comes the Mauler. Now, if the Mauler comes over here, it's going to kill me. That's got way too much firepower. You know, the ability plus the weapons that people run on those things, the amount of damage they do is just crazy. I hope Pixonic never brings out another Titan like that again. Alright, I think the game ended. We won. Nice. Not too bad. Not too bad whatsoever. So these old robots can do great, right? I probably don't have a lot of damage or kills on that game, but these old robots can do great. I mean, I could record all day long till I get that game where I have 12 million damage and 20 kills, but that's not the point here, right? Okay, I had 2.7 million damage, 0 kills, 2 assists, but our team won. The robots played great, they performed well, and we did what we needed to do to win that game. So that worked out just fine, right? That was good, even though, I mean, it's not about coming in first place. It's not about being the best of the best. It's just about doing well. Alright, so we are going to go ahead and play one more game. It looks like we dropped into a game that's already started. So I'm going to drop in my Skyros as the first robot. And I'm actually going to try and go into their home base, and I'm going to be a distraction. Now, Skyros is one of these robots where if you play it correctly, it's really good. But if you play it incorrectly, it can actually be a bad thing for your team, because you can't really fight anybody when you're staying in the ball. So right now we're going to come out of the ball. We're going to wait till our ability is ready so we can get back in it. We're going to grab our kill and ba-bam, back in the ball, and we roll away. The last thing you want to do is come out of the ball when you're able to be shot, because, you know, it takes a few seconds. Oh, someone locked me back in. It takes a few seconds before you can go back into the ball, so you kind of want to come out of the ball behind cover, wait till you can get back in, come out, shoot somebody, and then if you need to get back in the ball, you can. So we're gonna be a distraction, and this should allow my team to grab beacons, right? If I come back here and it takes these guys 30 seconds or a minute or something to kill me, which it should, let me go and use my healing there. Ah, crap, they got him. Okay, I'm gonna run away because that Mauler will wreck me in a couple of shots. Gosh dang it. These freaking Titans, I still don't understand why they brought out something so damn ridiculous to this game as the Mauler. It sucked the fun out of the game. The Mauler has sucked the fun out of the game. That freaking Titan is a nightmare. So I can't wait till they rebalance that piece of crap and we don't have to deal with it anymore. I mean, we're still going to have to deal with it, but it's not going to be like it is now. It's going to be a lot easier to deal with. I think they're buffing the durability and they're taking out the defense points. So we just spent like a minute over there where there were 2 or 3 of the enemies just focused on me. That should have really helped my teammates grab some beacons, but unfortunately we only have 2. So my tactics usually work out great if your team does what they need to be doing, and unfortunately my team wasn't able to make it happen. So we're losing another beacon. I mean, the problem is this other team dropped Maulers so fast. What's even shooting me? Stop that, sir. I'm trying to teleport out of here. I think I'm gonna die. It was probably that darn Titan with this stupid overpowered bullcrap that killed me there. So, alright, that one died. Let's bring in the invader. So we're gonna go ahead and just shoot at this horrible Mauler. That Titan is the worst of the worst. It's so boring and stupid. I don't even play mine anymore. I mean, it's a complete no skill, waste of time robot. I mean, it just walks through and kills everything, and you don't even have to try. It's so boring. Like, I just don't play it. It's no fun. I've stopped playing it weeks ago. I probably haven't even played it for like a month because I'm just bored out of my mind. I mean, yeah, whatever. Don't like it. So we're gonna try and get this guy here. Something's doing a lot of damage. We're gonna go ahead and try and use our jump. That way we can get some extra durability and maybe suppress these guys. But, oh no, there's another guy spawning in. We're gonna kill this dude really quick. Goodbye, sir. Wait a second. Oh no, there's 3 of them. Alright, I'm dead. I was not expecting those guys to spawn in right there. I mean, one of them was a Titan, so it is what it is, right? It is what it is. These aren't really great games so far, but you know what? These are the kind of games I think I want to show you because they really show off like how well these robots do in crappy games. I mean, these aren't even good games so far. So far, we haven't even had one good game. Now, the last game I played, the matchmaking was horrible. The other team killed us in like 2 minutes, so I'm not going to show you that one because that was just a bad game. But these are good enough to be like show you guys. I mean, these will give you a good idea of what these robots perform like in a overall not great situation. All right. I mean, we're not doing great. I could record more games and, you know, show you the really good ones, but that doesn't really help you see what these robots are capable of or what they can do. It's kind of better to show you some of these things in a... Oh my god, that Dux is going to stomp me. Hold on a second. All right, hold on. He won. Darn it. I would have killed him if he wouldn't have went into phase shift. Now his buddy dropped in, so I'm probably going to die here. Yeah, I died. This game is not going well, but it's also going great because right now we do have 4 out of the 5 beacons. I almost had a little hiccup there. All right, so we're going to go ahead and heal our teammates and help them clear off the battlefield. Nodens is a great Titan. I mean, a lot of people don't like this thing, but I absolutely love the Nodens. I really enjoy playing the Nodens. I mean, it's a great free-to-play Titan. It's cheap to get. I mean, it's really healer. You know, you're not really supposed to fight with it. You're just supposed to stay back and heal your teammates, and it does a great job for that. So I think we're going to win. It looks like my team is dominating now, so my teammates did really good. Now, when you're playing an old hanger like this, one thing you have to remember, if your teammates are good, you're going to have a fun game even if you're playing old robots. Now, if you got really crappy teammates or the other team is just so much more overpowered than your team, it doesn't matter what you're playing, you're going to go down. I could go into a full meta, I could do a full meta hanger with the best of the best, and if my team sucks, more than likely we're still going to lose and the games are going to go bad. I can drop in with a old school hanger like this, and you know what, if my team does well, I'm going to do fine. I'm going to have fun. These robots are playable, so it takes all 6 people on the team to do well on this game. I came in last place, but who cares? We won. It was fun. It was good. Everybody did great, and the game was nice, right? These old robots are playable. They're fun. You might not get 20 million damage. You might not come in first place, but darn it, these robots and weapons do fine. They do just fine. So bottom line is, as long as I get on a good team of decent players, I can take this old school hanger and do great, right? It takes all 6 players to win a game. Like if you're the only good player on a team, no, your team's going to lose, you know? I mean, this is a great hanger for somebody who can't get anything better, right? These robots are more than playable. They're fun. They're all pretty good, honestly. I mean, you didn't see the good games here. I'm not trying to show you good games. I'm trying to show you, you know, just what these can do in an average situation. These games were actually a little bit subpar, to tell you the truth, but we're going to show you anyways because, hey, it really shows off what these robots do in a situation. You know what I mean? They weren't good games for me. They were just so-so games. So any robot you have that's a brawler, this is basically how you want to set up the specializations. You want to grab the armor kit, the repair amp, and I would say you definitely want to grab the immune amp right there. I mean, that's a really good specialization setup for the brawlers. All right, so these are the pilot skills that I currently have on the Raven. I don't know if these are the best pilot skills possible, but these are the ones I have on there. Pause that if you need to because we're going to move on to the next set of pilot skills. These are the pilot skills that I have on the Skyrose, which is the robot that rolls around on the ball. So these are the Skyrose pilot skills right there. Pause that if you need to. We're going to move on to the next one. These are the pilot skills on the Revenant. Now, the Revenant is very dependent on having good pilot skills. That's the only thing about the Revenant is this robot does need to be fully belled and whistled before it becomes good, but once you got all the stuff on it, it's actually a pretty decent robot. So those are the pilot skills right there. Armor Expert and Roadhog are the 2 skills that you should have on every single robot no matter what. So your first 2 skills should always be Armor Expert and Roadhog. Those are the 2 most beneficial skills you can get on any robot out of all of them. All right, like I said, I didn't even check the pilot skills. I don't know why I have this stubborn speedster on here, but these are not the right pilot skills for the Fenrir, but that's what I have on here today. I mean, we do have the Roadhog, the Armor Expert, we got Tough Guy, we got Mechanic, but you know, the Dodger, the Stubborn Warrior, and the Animate Roadhog, those are not good skills, so I would pick something else other than those. So I could have made this Fenrir a little bit better if I would have looked at the skills. I just grabbed these things, threw them in the hanger, and played them the way they were, to tell you the truth. And these are the pilot skills that I had on the Invader, and these actually look, pretty good there. Those look like really good Invader skills, so some of those robots were set up right, some weren't. I mean, the whole point was just to throw some free-to-play stuff in and play it the best I could. I mean, we are in Champion League, so you got to make sure you have enough pilot skills and upgrades and everything else. You got to make sure your weapons and your robots are upgraded enough for whatever league you're playing in. I mean, when you're in Champion League, you're mainly going to be playing against very high-level players with meta stuff, so you got to make sure you're up into the high Mark IIs or completely maxed out when you get up into Champion League. If you're not playing high enough leveled stuff, you're going to get slaughtered. A lot of people complain, oh, why don't you play Mark 1 robots? Because I'm in Champion League. It's like putting Mike Tyson in the ring with a puppy, right? He's going to hit that thing once and you're going to die. You got to be evenly matched with your opponents or you're going to get smashed. You can't play level 1 stuff versus maxed out meta, especially level 1 old robots, right? You can't play Mark 1 Fenrir versus, you know, Mark II destroyers. You just can't. You can't. I mean, that's why my stuff is maxed out, because I'm playing against other maxed out players. You don't put Mike Tyson in the ring with a 2-year-old. You just don't, right? You don't. You wouldn't. It would be stupid. Just like playing like Mark 1 level 2 or Mark 1 level 5 robots against max champion players that have way better stuff than you do. Yeah, I mean, you're already at a disadvantage playing this versus these paid players. You're at a disadvantage, big time. But even though you're at a disadvantage, you can easily play a hanger like this if you got some skills and the team you get is good. I mean, your team matters big time. Your team is huge. You got to be on a good team, right? If your team sucks, you're going to lose the game even if you got meta stuff. But if your team does well and you do well, you can play almost anything that's decent to good and have fun with it. Sorry about you have to see all the junk in my room there. I guess my camera is not at the right angle, but that's okay. But yeah, this old hanger did great for what it was. I mean, it didn't do great. None of these were great games, but normally I have some really good games with a hanger like this. But, you know, I'm just going to show you the mediocre games because that's realistic. That's real life. I mean, that's how it goes sometimes. Not every game is good, right? Some games are bad. Some games are decent. Some games are awesome. So that's just real life. We're showing you realistic stuff on this channel. But honestly, any of these robots right here are amazing. So if you take a couple of the tanks from that hanger and maybe mix in a couple of these more fighter type of robots, I mean, you can mix match these around if you want to, but those are the best ones, plus the Loki. I don't have the Loki in here, but the Loki is a great little robot as well. So those are the top 11 free-to-play workshop robots. So yeah. If you build some of these, you play them right, you should be able to have a lot of fun. And I think that's pretty much going to wrap up the video. Thanks for watching. You guys are amazing. Don't forget to check out the video's description or the pinned comment for some ways to help support the channel. There's going to be some affiliate links, some really awesome stuff, a link to the War Robots web shop. Don't forget to use my code if you go over there. And don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Lightning out. See ya.